What's up guys and both girls, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on the Springfield Echelon. I've done quite a few videos on this gun. The last one I did on it was a compensator and porting comparison. I had the gun ported a while back and I wanted to compare that against the compensator that Patriot Cnc makes for this thing. So I bought a threaded barrel, got the compensator, and we took a look at the differences between a ported gun, a compensated gun, and a non-compensated gun. And there's a company that saw that video and wanted me to try out their compensator and kind of do the same thing. So that's what we're doing today, as well as installing an extended mag release for this thing. So I got an email from this company named Rook Precision. They're a new company in the aftermarket world, making accessories for guns, focusing on the Echelon right now. But they sent me out one of their compensators and one of their extended mag releases to try out on this gun. I've been looking for an extended mag release for this thing for a while, and it's nice to finally have one. Let me show you what this thing looks like. So this is their extended mag release. It comes with a couple different buttons for however long you want it. And they also sent me one of their compensators. So let's jump over to the bench. We'll take a look at the Patriot Cnc compensator, the Rook Precision compensator, that mag release, the port job, all this stuff up close. Then I got some shooting footage comparing all three of these last time I shot this gun. Also, with all my videos, I will have a link in the description that takes you to my website, where I'll have more information about this stuff that you guys can go check out. I'll also have a link down there for the channel merchandise. If you guys want to go pick up a hat or a shirt or a hoodie or whatever, go over there, check that stuff out, help support the channel so we can keep bringing you cool content like this. So here's what this stuff looks like. So this is the port job that I had Patriot Cnc do. They essentially take out that front sight, move it back, they port the front and then do some auxiliary ports back here a little bit. Since I've had this done, Patriot Cnc has changed their name to North Sea Machine. I'll have that linked over the build list so you guys can go check them out. But he did exceptional slide work and barrel work on this thing. He even cut out the serrations on the side, and then that's the port job on the barrel. It came back really clean. There's no burrs or nothing. And to be honest, I love the factory look of this gun, and the porting does help quite a bit. Now for the compensators, this is a Springfield threaded barrel that I bought, and this is the Patriot Cnc compensator. So on this, it's got two side ports, one on each side. Has a big, large chunk port right at the top. Again, the fit and finish on this thing is awesome. Let me throw it in the gun really quick and show you guys. So here's how that thing fits on there. Fits nice and tight to the slide, follows the same lines as the slide, and it actually reduces recoil quite significantly. And with a compensator, it also still fits my Four Brothers holster. Yeah, it does stick out the end a little bit, which is to be expected, but it still fits in there perfectly, and I've had no issues with the holster itself with either of these comps. Now this is the Rook Precision compensator. It's similar, has a chunk port on the top, two smaller ports on the sides. This one also has a few other cuts that match the slide. Let me throw this one on really quick and show you what it looks like on the gun. So that's what the Rook Precision compensator looks like on the gun. Again, it still follows the same lines of the slide. It's also got those serrations that match the flow of the slide. Here these are side by side. You can see that the top on this one has a little larger surface area. This one's also a little bit shorter, but this one is a little bit wider as well. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. The front's pretty similar, but kind of across the body here, it's a little bit wider. This one kind of narrows in, similar to how this slide looks. Now the Rook Precision, once you thread it on, it's got some set screws that are underneath the bottom here that you tighten up to lock that down against the barrel, whereas the Patriot Cnc ones come in from the side to lock it down against the barrel. And that's kind of one thing that I don't like about compensators, is running those screws in and potentially galling up or damaging your threaded barrel or the threads on the barrel if they touch the threads. I love how this Radian Ramjet compensator attaches. It's a barrel and comp combo. This is on my Glock, so it obviously doesn't apply. I really love the look of this kind of minimalist comp that doesn't actually screw onto the barrel. The Rook Precision compensator also fits in the holster just fine. Obviously sticks out the same way the other one did, but zero issues with holster compatibility as long as you have an open-ended holster. So that's the comps, the porting. Now I want to show you this extended magazine release. So here's how this thing comes packaged, and this is what that thing looks like. It has kind of a knurled pad right there that has a set screw holding that on. You just swap this out with the factory one, and then it also comes with some other length extended pads, so you can kind of tailor this to your liking. I think they do make these in different colors too if you wanted to go that route and kind of dress it up a little more. But I'm going to get this mag release installed really quick, and then we'll check out some of that shooting footage. So that's how that mag release looks with the pad that comes installed on it. Now both of these other pads are a little bit thicker. I don't know if you can see how far that one sticks out off the side. I'm gonna throw this slide back on. I do want to check holster compatibility with these buttons and make sure that they still fit. So you can see there's plenty of room in this holster for that button that comes pre-installed on that. I'm going to swap the button out for the biggest one and make sure that it fits in that holster as well. So that's how far that sticks out with the biggest button. That thing sticks out quite a bit further. It does give you a nice purchase on that thing. It's a little bit bigger size-wise than the one that came installed on it. And that one also clears the holster as well, if you can see that. So there's no issues with any of the buttons as far as holster compatibility goes. That was a quick and easy install. It functions perfectly. This is the second time I've had this in here. I wanted to try it out before I showed you guys, but this thing works awesome. Typically, I've just been running it with the middle size button on it. That's kind of what's more comfortable for me, but it does kind of give your thumb a little bit more of a ledge right there. It kind of follows the shape of that when you're shooting it, and a nice purchase when you're releasing that magazine. Now with that stuff out of the way, let's take a look at some of the shooting footage. So there you go, you guys can see the difference between the compensators and that ported barrel. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to decide which one you think shoots flatter and makes the biggest difference. Me personally, I like the factory look of this gun. I don't like that big compensator sticking off the end, even if it is a little bit better in reducing felt recoil. I love the look of the porting on this thing. With all three of these options, either the port job, the Rook Precision compensator, or the Patriot Cnc / North Sea Machine compensator, I haven't had one issue. They've all ran flawlessly, no malfunctions or anything like that, which is saying a lot. I haven't changed the guide rod springs or anything in this, so just shooting range ammo with a compensator or porting, they've ran flawlessly. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I'm interested to hear what you guys would prefer. But there's no question that all of these options make a big difference in reducing felt recoil and keeping that gun flatter than a non-compensated or non-ported gun. And that magazine release, it performed perfect. I love the way that thing feels. And like I mentioned when we were over at the bench, it kind of gives your thumb a little bit more of a ledge, kind of accentuating that factory line there to place your thumb on when you're shooting. Make sure you're checking those links in the description. Go pick you up a hat or a t-shirt, because nobody can have too many t-shirts. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll check you guys on the next one.